Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Phoenix Point. In the last episode, an ever so slightly hungover Xander went and captured the Acheron, and we have that research on the go actually. And let's bump that up so it'll get done a little bit faster. The other bits we don't really care so much about. They're nice, but they're not really necessary, but Specimen Zero will lead us further in the Corrupted Horizons chain. I was thinking for our main team, we do have space on the team for one more person. Looking at recruits, they're going to be available pretty shortly, so we'll be able to do that in just a moment. The secondary team is heading down, and we're going to try and defend this haven with hopefully more than just a tank and 2 people. Obviously, we need to wait for both craft to make it down here. In terms of manufacturing, we have a whole bunch of materials available, but I think we're going to wait just until we've done saving Helena, because we're going to need to build a whole bunch of archaeology labs. So that's like a necessity of what's going to happen. So for the moment, we'll just give it a chance for them to head on down, and we'll see what strength it looks at when we're ready to defend.
There had always been rumors that maybe the Pandora virus wasn't from Earth, that some alien disease had come down from the stars like a plague from heaven. But now that we finally had the evidence we needed, we realized the truth was more terrible than that. The Pandora virus was alien, yes, but it wasn't a disease. It was a bioweapon. We were not alone, and whatever was out there wanted us dead. None of this had deterred Randolph Symes. He continued his quest, hoping that whatever his great-grandfather had buried in Oglethorpe University's time vault held the answers he needed. We would have to hope that he was right.
So this is opening up the Time Vault mission. We need to go to Oglethorpe University's Time Vault, where Randolph Symes Sr. buried a collection of files that might shed light on the history of the Pandora virus. The coordinates have been uploaded into our system, and our research regarding the nature of the Pandora virus has caused a great deal of controversy. Tobias West sees our research as confirmation of what New Jericho has always preached: the Pandorans are invaders. A military solution is the only way forwards, and anyone who disagrees is helping the enemy. In Sanhedrin, internal debates rage. What are the socio-political rights of creatures created by a bioweapon? Should we be even trying to coexist? As for Anu, there's no official statement from the Exalted or the Synod of Yearning, but rumours suggest they're neither surprised nor worried. The Time Vault is close to our other team, but we're going to do Saving Helena before we move on to that. And we're not quite going to start this just yet. We're going to wait until we've got the full team available and go in guns blazing. That being said, we do have a new recruit who's going to become a sniper priest. Ooh, right, that's where we're sending them Phoenix Foxtrot. Welcome on board, Herman Bayou. So you're joining the Jufeng. We're going to need to equip you. And we know you're going to be able to take a sniper rifle eventually, so we can prepare you ahead of time for that. Give you one of these. We'll also give you a med kit, because everyone needs a med kit. And that'll do for now. One day we might give you some armor or something else, but for the moment, not so much. I need to sort out the colours. Okay, so you're going to be 6'1". As our standard priest colours, this is just wrong. Snipers are supposed to be 3-1. There we go, much better. And armor pattern 10 for everyone. Got to keep everything nice and consistent. There we go, much better. Now you fit in. I would like Markham to hide the helmet, but there's no real point. We can mutate you already to get the Judgment Head. So let's do that. And we're going to want to boost your willpower straight off the bat. So this is a tiny change, but it's a huge change at the same time. Being able to instill frenzy at the start of missions is really going to change the dynamic for our primary team. Especially when we have a look at the amount of movement that we have on Hilda. Which is pretty big. Pretty big. It's going to be a while before we get you an actual... actually, no, your sniper rifle's fine. Yeah. This is like a secondary concern, what's going on with the other team. So, we are waiting for the last ship to arrive. It's going to be here in just a matter of moments. And just when we didn't need it, the Behemoth has come back out and is attacking. After we're done with this, we will try and run across and help the other Haven, but it's really not going to make much difference at all. Attacking strength 9, defending strength 1. This is a much more manageable mission, especially seeing as we have a full team. Let's send them in. Now, we're not really looking to get any captures or anything on this mission, so take no prisoners might be the general course of action. And that might mean just bombing everyone in sight. Yeah, let's get the frenzy straight off the bat. I want to try and use the gun on the vehicle as much as possible. You've got a regen tool, so I mean it's not going to be an accurate shot doing that. Let's drive in closer. Hello, mister. I see you. Yeah, come into here. More. Alright, well that just means more targets in theory. I think shooting the guy with the Redeemer is probably the... Actually, no, we could probably take out the Scourge. It was a terrible shot, but so much shredding on those guns. So much.
I'm here.
Alright, we are definitely not going to be able to get grenades over on them from here, but we can step around and get one, in theory. Sketchy range. Sketchy range. But we can make it work. Let's go there like that. That will do. That will do. I'm going to get more grenades in before we... Let's boom blast, actually. More grenades before we get any worms over there. Solid. We can do that again. We're not going to get any kills, so there's no point in us doing rapid clearance. And I think while I have the team here, I'm going to rearrange who's on which ship so that we have the tank in the slow ship and everyone else in the fast ship. Because I think that's going to give us a lot more flexibility in what's actually happening. Poison worms over on these. Although I think they're in pretty dire straits. I don't see them coming back. We could get a poison worm up on the roof and claim this person, or we could start scouting over the other side of the map. Let's go have a look. Okay, roof looks to be clear. Millie, I guess you're doing some long scouting.
Quick.
Now, an attacking strength of 9 is bound to be more than just 3 mobs over on the side of the map. That's an Anu defender. There's the big one. And we do have a venomous Myrmidon. Well, venomous means poison's going to do precious little to it. But it is up on the roof. Oh, it totally regenerated on my worm. I did not see that coming. How incredibly rude. Okay, well, if this is up on the roof, let's take advantage and drop some grenades on it. It's still intact. We can get another solid hit up there, assuming we hit the ground. Close enough. One leg gone. I think we're going to want fireworms rather than poison worms up on this one. That didn't exactly do what I wanted. Let's get a poison worm down on the ground next to the fireworms. It might encourage them to blow up. I kind of want to run in and grab this guy, so let's do that. Oh, hello, Berserker.
Watch out, I'm moving in.
Berserker on Overwatch, so... Ooh, your melee attack could be very fun. Let's bring you through over this way. And I think we'll back off a little bit with Millie, and we'll do like an Overwatch like this, just in case it tries to come down. I don't think it would, but... Okay, tank. We don't care if these blow up. We do care about this thing. And we care about you a little bit. Just a little bit. Not very much. There is more of them. So now it's a lot more interesting going after them. Wow. Not our finest hour. Not our finest hour at all. can boom blast over here.
Yes.
And we'll get a bomb on you. Just to make sure you die. Yeah. 110 bleed. It is definitely going down. Ooh, and we could potentially get one on you as well. Let's do that. Look at that shot. I think we're going to step in and then try and seize control of the tank. Cool. The gun is gone. That's really all we care about. Move across just so it's a bit harder to hit us, and I think that's all we've got for this one. I suppose you can come across them and blow up, but that's going to be a waste on the venomous guy. Let's pull you this way. If we can like hop you down eventually, you'll be useful. This one has got nothing. You're already busy. Sure. An unfortunate miss. He's coming closer, which is fine. No return fire. Huh. That is a lazy defender. I don't mind so much about this. Oh, look at that. Paralysis retaliation. I've never seen that go off against anything. Well, there's no point in really doing anything about that. This, there is a point in doing stuff. So, cut it once. And then we'll move on. Yeah, just focus on this one for now. Not a super strong hit. Wow. I'm always amazed when it doesn't go the way we hope. Okay, so what's the next plan? You can get a bit closer. You know what? You can get a lot closer. I think we're going to have to get more worms in. I mean, we could explode up here to poison that one, and it'll die by itself. That definitely gives us enough in the area. Okay, Millie, getting you in to kill the Myrmidon while nothing's near it would be good. Although it's got turns of paralysis left, so we don't need to hurry on that. We could actually push all the way to the outside and go for the sneak attack shots. Yeah, I think we can actually get away with charging on inside over here. Frenzy gives us a lot more flexibility in terms of our movement. It really does. And Elky, I don't think you're in range to get the kind of explosion that we'd want. But we can bring you in as well. That's fine. Okay, worm time. So the one up on top is effectively gone. The only person is taking weird positioning and shooting walls. Ah, it landed on the tank. Oh, that's just rude. That was targeted specifically at us. Tiny amount of damage, but it's the principle of it more than anything. That's not that much of a surprise. I probably shouldn't have moved him so close. Us suffering a little bit of panic, not an issue, because we do have a whole bunch of things going for us. Right, poison on you. Ooh, excuse me. We could just bash this guy. And then tuck in over here. Yeah, that'll do. There's a lot of fire that's going on in that area. Felix, you're in the worst possible place at the moment.
Huh? Sprinting. Incoming! Incoming!
Yep, we know it's there. It's still
Looks
got plenty of turns left. Artemis. Poison worm. Up and in. I mean, that's a proper highball. We did actually get it in a worthwhile place, so I'm quite happy about that. That one will also do, yeah. Millie. Time.
Ready to engage.
Time to start taking this thing out. Got him in the leg. That'll do. So you're basically done. You're not done, but it's not a great deal we can do while there's all that fire going on. I suppose I could pull you across to here, couldn't I? That works. Tank. Tanky McTankface. Still got a few shots left. I think we'll drive to the side and get a better angle on it. That's looking a lot better. Center mass. Yeah, in terms of positioning, You're not going to be able to do anything this turn. But maybe next turn. Please stop scratching my paintwork. Worms are all over the place. Okay, Mr. Assault. We need to bash 1, 2. We are not going to be able to bash the one up on the roof. Let's get the poison worm down. So there's the first explosion. I love these worms so much. So he's gonna die from all that. I think you're gonna have to kill the fireworm near you. Accuracy all over the shop. So there's the first bash. That would be close enough, but it's a bit sketchy. I hope it works. It's not going to work. So we'll need something else to deal with it. I should have dashed in. That's what I should have done. Well, speaking of dashing, we can actually dash away a little. We can get more poison worms in here to try and confuse this. Might work. It's going to be a bit sketchy. Let's mark it for death. Try and improve the amount of damage we're doing.
Need an angle.
Especially if we're going to get the tank to help with some of the shooting.
Target still active.
Okay. Leg taken out. That's going to make it easier to take the entire thing down because now it's got no armor on that leg. Did that miss? That sucks if that's the case. And we got one more in us. It's pretty solid. It's pretty solid. Ooh, you can make it close enough to bash. Let's do that.
Standing by.
And L key. Yeah, we can bring you down
Moving
over this
as
side.
fast as I can.
I think there's only maybe one more turn left in this game. This poison worm's doing nothing. Felix, you can just back away a bit further. I'm just hoping that this doesn't hop immediately down and explode. It might do. Okay, just a few more worms to take out. Nothing that we can't handle. So the Anno Assault. Shoot him in the leg. Now it's just about the worms. Oh, so many of them. Where's the grenade? So Boom Blast these 3. Don't miss. And then step in and bash this one. And that is it. No giant scary enemies on this one. Nice straightforward. 5 skill points for everyone except for Artemis, of course. And we got a whole bunch of resources from that. Ooh, and we have a nest available to take out. Ah, cool. Right. Let's quickly rearrange this as much as we can. So this is a real shame. I need one more space to rearrange this team. That is quite the stretch just to rearrange the team. What's the base got at it? It's got vehicle repair, it's got living quarters. Yeah, we don't need to do it right this moment. We don't need to do it right this moment. There's no trading to be done here. Let's just move the team across. And we'll figure the rest out as time goes on. Or did we want to go and save the Haven? The Haven's going to be fine. It's going to deal with the issue itself, and we might not make it in time anyway. We might not make it in time. Well, I reckon we've got enough time for a quick nest, so let's hop in and do that as well. Team is in high spirits. Tanks are almost certainly not the best thing to be taking into places like this. Although it looks like we've got one of the bits immediately available. So despite the obvious challenge coming from this way, cool, it's visible already. It's a little sketchy. Let's get closer. Tiniest little sliver of health left. Let's try and eliminate some of the threats over here. So we could take off his, in fact, take off the pain chameleon torso, so we can kill him. I think I might send Artemis back to kill the second. Or to do that tiny bit of extra damage with his little crossbow. Do they have genders? Good job. One cleaned up. Now we've got this chap to deal with. He's going to do return fire, so let's get someone else to shoot him first, I think. What's the grenade option's not bad.
Standing by.
That's also a really nice shot. Let's do it as a quick aim.
All I need
It should
is
be
a
out of
clear
return
shot.
fire range. Oh no. But tiny bit of dinging. Wouldn't even really call it damage. And this is damaged enough now that we should be able to just finish him off. Or not. That was a lot more painful. Yeah, 11 damage.
Channel
A
open.
lot more painful is not particularly painful, but it is definitely something to consider. Let's just finish him off.
That was a kill.
So we're going to push round this side. Eggs are fine. This guy is not fine. Let's step behind here and do a war cry on him. That's going to be frustrating. And we'll get a poison worm in to help out a little bit. Hit the ceiling, came down to join the rest of us. Okay, I think that's probably all we can really do that's worthwhile. I could drive the tank further forwards, but it's just going to make it easier for the tyrant. Yeah, that was expected pain. He's going to do it again. Oh no. Oh no, because we shouted at him. Well, seeing as we have the big gun, let's put it to good use. Such a good weapon. Not really got any visibility in here, which is not cool. He stepped round. Can we kill this? Just to make sure we don't have to deal with any troubles. Might be the other one down there. If it is, it looks like we've got a clean driving path,
Receiving. Loud and clear.
which would possibly change my opinion on taking tanks into missions like this.
Ready for action.
He's got a bit of distance he can travel. Let's just get to here for now. Bring the worm along. And Artemis, you're going to have to play catch up, really. It's not a bad idea thinking about that, but I think getting more worms in front is going to be more beneficial. Okay, that'll do. So he's coming towards us. Angry at the worm. Angry at the worm, angry at the world.
Standing by.
Okay, if we're going to get a decent shot on him, let's come to here and try and do it just under his side. Just like that. It's solid. It's not quite enough, but it's
Channel open.
enough for me
Ready to fire.
to not worry about this chap anymore. Yeah, let's just take him out.
Ready to fire.
Between the poison and the bleeding, he is dead, so we can move on past him.
Repositioning. On my way.
Okay, more eggs. It's a bit of a waste, but the ammo is free. So let's get right up to this thing. Where's the other egg? Right down the end. You
Moving
can
to
push
position.
in. So we're just moving everyone up now. Jamilia, I did say I was going to sort out your health before, didn't I? So let's do that now before I forget. Who can you panic? Oh, you can panic this guy. Well, there's no point in that. Yeah, let's do this. Let's get another poison worm over the back here. That's not a great place. It's waking up the other poison worm. So that's going to hatch, which is kind of annoying. Almost certainly not the best time to pop it out. Yeah, I think that's actually all we can do. Bang. Well, this is gonna pop. Well, we're definitely at a place where we can just, like, get this guy killed. So close. We need to
Ready for action.
potentially deal with the poison here. Some Mindfragger egg poisoning it's not gonna help.
Enemy down.
Yeah, you can't drive on until this thing's killed. So let's try and get it killed. little bit OTT, maybe. Still incredibly worth it, though. In you come. Let's get another poison worm down here. Okay, we've got another poison worm egg.
Watch out, I'm moving in.
And Felix, yeah, come on up. I think we're going to get beaten to the punch by the tank. But we'll still get the team up and ready. There's quite a lot of eggs in this this little bit, and it looks like we can keep driving in. So maybe it's not there. If it's not there, then where is it? Oh, maybe over the back here. Felix, change of plan. I mean, this whole area is not visible in a good way. You know what? We should have done frenzy first.
I'm prepared.
Once we get eyes on it,
Come
it'll be a
get some.
very quick kill. But it's not going to be round this bit. It's almost certainly not going to be tucked in up there. So that means, where are we going to send our tank? I suppose we can drive back to here. Just in case we get visibility down through this gap. If it's up here, maybe. We've just got no visuals. Sort your health out now,
Just a
Elkie.
moment.
And Artemis, I think we're gonna pull you down to the front.
Let's do this.
I think the mass hatch is going to happen. I think the big thing is just round this corner. Damn it, we can't see what's going on there. That is so annoying. Fine. Well, it is what it is. So reinforcements have arrived because we've taken way too long over this. But they're not really doing anything this turn. I think the mass hatch did happen, but... Right, it's round this corner. Well, there's you. There it is. Poison worm in. Right on the ceiling as per previous attempt, I don't even think Thor can get over there. Can't even get close. So Thor is just going to be waiting. I think we're going to have to blast this poison worm. But we can rapid clearance, actually. And actually, if we're rapid clearancing, we can step in and we can bash it. That gives us a little bit more flexibility to step in and look for others, which it doesn't look like there are. So I think we're actually going to be good to start the assault. And if that's the case, again, we should have got the frenzy on the go. We might be able to finish it off. There we go. Little bit janky, but we got there in the end. Another nest taken out. Well, with that success under the team's belt, we're gonna want to send them to rest. We don't need to go to Australia, so I'm not going to bother activating that base. Excuse me. So I think this is the closest actual pit stop. Let's send them back. And we'll be able to swap teams over properly with that as well. You guys are still resting up. That's good. And then we'll move you on to saving Helena. But that's going to be next time, I'm afraid. Thank you very much for coming along, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. As always, if you have, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of Phoenix Point. See you soon.